Hello, my name is Brian Oak from 89.3 The Current. I do the morning show there, and I am here right now at the premiere night of Twin Cities Film Fest. And it's my pleasure to introduce to you Cody Livingood of Studio 120. Cody, it's nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you too.
I understand that Studio 120 is intricately involved in sort of the execution of the Twin Cities Film Fest. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, by execution, we've contributed a number of films that have, like some of the features, but also we've put together the compilation of shorts. So there's about 6 or 7 short compilation of shorts for documentaries, entertainment, stuff like that. So we have contributed to that and made many of the shorts that we've had. We've been involved with a number of years, and we're very pleased to be a part of the show.
It's amazing to watch how it's grown, and obviously the execution of doing that is part of the satisfaction. You get more bigger contributors every year. You get bigger movies, and the way that you help do that, I mean, it must be satisfying to watch the way that the Twin Cities Film Fest has grown.
It is, and in fact, the crowds get bigger every year, and one of the things I enjoy is watching the crowd's reactions to some of these films. I get to come in and screen these things early in the morning before they hit the theaters, but I also come in during the actual shows, and I love to watch the reactions of the crowds, especially when things get really tense, things are funny, things are sad. I like to watch the energy of the audience feeding off each other. It's fun to watch.
Well, and I know that you are far too humble to ever say it yourself, but I had no less than 3 other people tonight tell me how hard you work, your dedication to what it is that you do here, the detail-oriented nature of how you approach your work. Where did that start? I mean, why is film that important to you?
I have been a movie lover all my life, and to watch films that are people done, it's great, but to be a part of making it get onto the screen, get onto disc, get on the internet, whatever, it's a policy that Studio 120 has, is to make it as good as it possibly can and to make sure that it works right every time. So we are dedicated to making sure that it works and works well.
I have something I like to say that I always love working with professionals. Cody Livingood is clearly a professional. One last question for you. Obviously, you can't narrow it down to one. I'm not asking you for the greatest film ever made, but a film that has always stood out to you, that has meant something emotionally, or has always left you asking questions that you've never quite figured out, a film that you cannot ever get out of your head. Name one for us.
I will have to say Shawshank Redemption. That's one that hits all levels, both emotionally and for cinematography and acting. I think that's one of the best films that we've ever made in this country.
Thank you, Cody.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Cody Livingood of Studio 120, a sponsor of the Twin Cities Film Fest.